Alright dudes, so welcome back to another video. My name is Geeky and today we've got a very sensitive topic right now, as the whole community are very upset of the news that we've just released only yesterday. I was going to cover a video as soon as I heard, but I wanted to get a little bit more information about it, and I wanted to just kind of gather up my thoughts on it, and I think now is the time I just get it out there for you guys to hear what I have to say. Yes dudes, it is officially confirmed that Dragon Ball Super, the anime, is coming to a close way sooner than we were all expecting. As you can imagine, this has come as a big shock to the community. You know, considering the popularity and the success of the show, you didn't think that they were going to stop as soon as, you know, as this. So officially, the anime is going to be stopping in March. It's going to be finishing up then. And it's kind of a shitty thing to hear, isn't it? I mean, considering how many Dragon Ball fans that there has been over the last 30 years, and all of the new fans as well that have been introduced to likes of Super, and it ending like this, it's very disheartening, it's very saddening. But I'm not going to be sad about it, you know. I'm not going to be like, oh no, you know, Dragon Ball Super is over. What are we gonna do for Saturdays now? It's a sad time to be a Dragon Ball fan. It's by no means a sad time to be a Dragon Ball fan. We got over 2 years of amazing Dragon Ball Super content, and yes, I will say this, at times there were moments in the anime that were considered iffy and maybe shouldn't have been done. But, you know, all around Dragon Ball Super was an incredible anime, and leading up to these episodes that we're getting now, it's becoming somewhat legendary with the moments that have happened in the show. So, ending it now is very sad, it is, but, you know, well, like I stated on Twitter, I do think that this anime needs a break. They need some brainstorming, they need some new fresh ideas, and they can't just keep pounding out these episodes week by week just to entertain the fans. You know, they need some time to just sit back, you know, consider their options, see where they can take the anime, and that could take a while. Who knows? I mean, it's not officially confirmed that the anime is coming back, but then again, it's also not confirmed that the anime is not returning either. So don't get too disappointed. I'm sure this anime is by no means close to being finished. I'm sure they're just kind of taking a break from it, focus on other things, maybe come up with some great fresh ideas for the show, and then come back with a bang, you know, and that's what I think the anime needs. You can't just keep criticizing an anime because, you know, maybe the writers and the animators are just kind of frustrated and trying to produce content and produce anime that we want to see, but not coming up with those hard-hitting ideas. So it's going to take some time to do that. So maybe that's what they're doing. They're just going to take a break from it all, you know, get some plans together, and, you know, focus solely on the new movie that is coming out this year, the 2018 Dragon Ball movie, which I'm sure they're going to give everything for that. And you have to admit, like, taking this break as well is going to build a potential hype for the movie, considering there's no Dragon Ball content to watch on a weekly basis leading up to it. So giving us that movie, or maybe releasing a release date for us, will get us super excited because we're going to finally get some new Dragon Ball content. I think that's the purpose behind it. Now, before I talk about anything else, let's talk about the official tweet that was set out by Herms98 on Twitter. This man is a legend. If you haven't followed him already, I'll leave a link in the description below. So he basically translated the magazine, and here is a translation. It states, according to this newspaper, the new Geeky no Kitaro series will indeed take Super's 9 AM Sunday time slot starting on April 1st. I know what you're thinking, April 1st, this is probably an April Fool's. No, it's not. And it says with Super ending in March. Fuji TV says that while there are no set plans for broadcast of a new Dragon Ball show, it's not like the series is over. Now, this is something to really kind of highlight, and I know some people are kind of blowing this out of proportion. There's a lot of people on YouTube or Twitter or whatever kind of making fake news like, oh, it's not over, it's just taking a like 2-3 month break and it's coming back midsummer, it's coming back before the winter. Like, that's all false. It's not confirmed when the anime is coming back. We don't know when it's coming back. It could be a year, it could be 2 years, hell, it could be 5 years before Dragon Ball Super returns. Let's hope that's not the case. but by no means the anime is actually finished. Okay, so like I said, I think they're just going to be working on some fresh ideas, some new ideas for the show, and hopefully coming back with a serious amount of impact for all of us to be blown away. And I think that's what they're going to do. And I think it's a great strategy. It's a great business strategy. And it's a great thing for the anime itself. Because you can't just keep providing this anime weekly, you know, week in and week out, and expect it to be continuously good. Because they'll just run out of ideas. They'll wear themselves out. And then it'll just become, you know, repetitive. And I don't think they want that. They wanted it to be continue to be a fresh anime. To continue to bring out some amazing show. And I think this is the best idea and the best way to go about that. Now, as far as Dragon Ball Super YouTubers or whatever, or videos that are on my channel or other channels, yes, you're going to see a lot of drop on these videos because some people solely, you know, require the latest content from Dragon Ball, and if they don't have it, then they don't have content. And I can see that there's a lot of YouTubers that will suffer from this. Geekdom kind of touched on it himself in his own stream. He did state that it just because the show is over doesn't mean his passion is over, and that's something that we need to focus here. This is something that I think a lot of YouTubers or people that love Dragon Ball need to think about. Like, just because the show Dragon Ball Super is on a halt doesn't mean you can't stop talking about what you love. And I think I appreciate and I respect what Geekdom said. He's going to continue to provide Dragon Ball content regardless of the lack of Dragon Ball Super. And that's something that to admire for sure. And myself personally, I will probably touch up on some Dragon Ball content. But like, this channel is by no means a Dragon Ball channel. This is just a channel that I just do whatever. I like making my own videos about whatever. I cover multiple different shows. I cover multiple different topics. You know, I play games now and again. So this channel is not going to suffer at all from the loss of Dragon Ball Super. And if I want to talk about news from Dragon Ball, then I will. You know, that's just, it's my channel, so I just record and do what I want. And that's the beauty of this channel and the beauty of this community. So yeah, that's how I feel about the show and what I think about it, dudes. It sucks. Yes, it really sucks, but we just kind of have to get on with it now and just accept the fact that Super is coming to an end. And let's hope they end it in a way that we can really respect it and appreciate it, and look forward to the future of the show whenever it does return to us. But anyway, dudes, that's all I had to say about the topic. I hope you guys enjoyed what I had to say. Please leave in the comment section your thoughts on it. What do you think about the show ending? Do you think it's going to return sooner rather than later? Do you think it's not going to return at all? I'd love to know your thoughts on it. Like I said, leave it down in the comment section below. Be happy to read and respond to you accordingly. But anyway, dudes, that does end it here. And as always, stay geeky, stay cool, be awesome, and be happy, and I'll see you dudes in my next video.